Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel What and Let, and in this series we are starting the MCQ series now of the subject emerging domain in electronics engineering. As you all know that the forthcoming AK2 examinations are based on MCQ pattern. So on this channel you will find the MCQ question bank of the subject emerging domain in electronics engineering of the basic first year students. Fine. And आगे जाकर you will also find some more MCQ series on the different subjects. Also this video will be beneficial for those who are preparing for the competitive examinations or the MCQ pattern based examinations. Fine. So moving forward now, let's see. और हम कोशिश करेंगे कि रोज हम इस पे कुछ ना कुछ MCQ क्वेश्चंस डालें ताकि आपके पास एक वीडियो क्वेश्चन बैंक MCQs का तैयार हो जाए और जो कि आपके एग्जामिनेशन में आपके लिए बेनिफिशियल रहेगा. फाइन. तो हम आगे बढ़ते हैं, देखते हैं. पहला हमारा है कि भाई पूछ रहा है कि कॉमन मोड में जो है वो क्या ऑप्शन सही है. तो बोथ इनपुट्स आर ग्राउंडेड, द इनपुट आउटपुट्स आर कनेक्टेड टुगेदर, एन आइडेंटिकल सिग्नल अपीयर्स ऑन बोथ द इनपुट्स और वेदर द आउटपुट सिग्नल आर इन फेज. तो देखिए दोस्तों, याद रखिएगा, if it is a common mode then the correct option is an identical signal appears on both the inputs. So in common mode always remember that identical signal appears I said outputs on both the inputs. Okay, moving forward now. The common mode gain, friends, always remember that in op-amp the common mode gain is always very low, and if the question says what is the differential gain, so always remember that differential gain is very high. Fine. So what will be the option? Correct option will be that common mode gain is very low. So common mode gain is very low. Right? Now you can see the next question. The next question is the differential gain. तो बिना सोचे समझे आपको पता है कि differential gain क्या होता है? Very high होता है. op-amp की definition होती है that op-amp is a very high gain differential amplifier. Fine. So differential gain of op-amp is very high. Fine. Moving forward now. This is a very interesting question, students, from the examination point of view. See, two gains are given now. The first gain is the differential mode gain, that is 3500, and the second gain is the common mode gain, that is 0.35. So everyone knows, you should know that the formula of CMRR is the ratio of differential gain to common mode gain. Fine. So the ratio of differential gain to common mode gain is 3500 divided by 0.35. So this comes out to be how much? This comes out to be 10,000. Fine. Now you can see a correct option of 10,000, but if you will mark 10,000 then your answer will be wrong, because the answer has a few options more. It says it is 80 dB and it says it is whether it is both B and C. Fine. So you know that CMRR एक ऐसी क्वांटिटी है जिसे डेसिबल में भी हम एक्सप्रेस करते हैं. तो अगर हमें इस वैल्यू को CMRR को जो ऊपर 10,000 है, अगर हमें डेसिबल में एक्सप्रेस करना है फ्रेंड्स, तो डेसिबल में क्या होता है? डेसिबल होता है कि उस क्वांटिटी का आप क्या करिए, 20 टू द बेस 10 लॉग ले लीजिए. तो 20 लॉग बेस 10 अगर 10,000 का आप लेते हैं, दिस कम्स आउट टू बी हाउ मच? 80 डेसिबल्स. So what is the correct answer of this question? The correct answer of this question is both B and C. So always remember that CMRR is equal to AD by ACM. So it comes out to be 10,000, and then you take the 20 log of that quantity. This question is certain it can come in the examination. It is a very important question. Fine. Moving forward, this is also a very interesting question from the operational amplifier. First of all, friends, always remember the definition of slew rate of an op-amp is the maximum rate of change of output voltage per unit time. This is what? This is maximum. The maximum rate of change of voltage per unit time. And also remember the unit. They can also ask a question कि unit क्या है? तो unit है volt per microsecond. ठीक है? तो what is he saying? The question is saying that the particular op-amp increases, यानी कि change जो हो रहा है, the change is 8 volt in 12 microseconds. So the answer is 8 by 12. So 8 by 12 comes out to be how much? It comes out to be 0.67 volt per microsecond. So what is the correct option? The correct option is B. Fine. Moving forward now. Next we have, for an op-amp with negative feedback, the output is always equal to input. It can be increased, fed back to the inverting input and fed back to non-inverting input. See, everyone knows that in operational amplifier we use negative feedback. So for example, this is our operational amplifier. We always know that this is the negative terminal, which is the inverting terminal. This is the positive terminal, which is the non-inverting terminal. And in operational amplifier, the feedback is always connected to which terminal? The feedback is always connected to the feedback is always connected to the inverting terminal. Fine. So in operational amplifier, the feedback is always connected to the inverting terminal. So what you will write? The output is fed back to the inverting input. Fine. So output is fed back to the inverting input. Moving forward now. See, next question, what does the negative feedback do? Negative feedback is very important in the case of operational amplifiers. We use negative feedback because the several options are there. It increases the input and output impedances, no. The second says it increases the input impedance and bandwidth. The third says it decreases the output impedance and bandwidth. The fourth says it does not affect the impedance or bandwidth. Actually, this question is related to the ideal characteristics of op-amp. So learn the ideal characteristics of op-amp and maybe in the next future क्वेश्चन बैंक उस पर और क्वेश्चन आए. फिलहाल इतना याद रखें कि एक नेगेटिव फीडबैक क्या करता है, ओपैम्प के इनपुट इंपीडेंस को इंक्रीज करता है और बैंडविड्थ को भी क्या करता है, इंक्रीज करता है. और एक आइडियल ओपैम्प का जो इनपुट इंपीडेंस है वो कितना होना चाहिए, इट शुड बी इनफाइनाइट, और जो बैंडविड्थ है वो भी क्या होनी चाहिए, इनफाइनाइट होनी चाहिए. ओके फ्रेंड्स, आगे बढ़ते हैं. 8th क्वेश्चन देखिए, ये कह रहा है कि एक नॉन इन्वर्टिंग एम्पलीफायर है और नॉन इन्वर्टिंग एम्पलीफायर में जो इनपुट रेजिस्टेंस है वो 1 किलो ओम है और जो फीडबैक रेजिस्टेंस है वो RF है वो 100 किलो ओम है. ये बड़ा सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन है. इसको करने का एक ही तरीका है कि हमें पता है कि नॉन इन्वर्टिंग ओपैम्प का जो गेन होता है वो क्या होता है, 1 प्लस RF अपॉन Rin. सो व्हाट इज 1 प्लस RF बाय Rin? 1 प्लस 100 अपॉन 1 comes out to be 101. What is the correct answer? The correct answer is 101. अच्छा फ्रेंड्स, यहां पर भी वो कह सकता था कि आंसर डेसिबल में बताओ, तो डेसिबल में बताते अगर तो आप क्या करते, आप इस क्वांटिटी का अगर आपको 8 डेसिबल में चाहिए होता तो आप क्या करते, 20 log base 10 101 कर देते, जो भी आंसर आता आप लगा देते. ठीक है, तो इसे भी डेसिबल में चेंज आप कर सकते थे. फिलहाल उसने डेसिबल का जिक्र नहीं किया तो आंसर है 101. वोल्टेज फॉलोअर, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन. देखिए, वोल्टेज फॉलोअर क्या होता है आपको पता है? वोल्टेज फॉलोअर का सर्किट ऐसा होता है, इसे यूनिटी गेन भी कहते हैं, इसे बफर भी कहते हैं. तो जो इनपुट होता है वो इसका नॉन इन्वर्टिंग टर्मिनल पे इनपुट अप्लाई करते हैं और फीडबैक रेजिस्टेंस नहीं होता. आउटपुट जो है वो इनपुट से डायरेक्टली कनेक्टेड है. ठीक, यूनिटी गेन है तो गेन क्या होता है, गेन 1 होता है. तो V0 बाय Vin क्या होता है, 1 होता है. तो V0 किसके बराबर होता है, Vin के. ध्यान रखिएगा इस कॉन्सेप्ट को. तो क्या बोल रहा है, हैज अ वोल्टेज गेन ऑफ 1, बिल्कुल सही बात है. इज नॉन इन्वर्टिंग, भाई नॉन इन्वर्टिंग इनपुट पे अप्लाई किया है तो नॉन इन्वर्टिंग भी है. और हैज नो फीडबैक रेजिस्टर, तो बिल्कुल सही बात है, नो फीडबैक रेजिस्टर देखिए नहीं है. तो ऑप्शन क्या है, ऑल ऑफ दीज. व्हाट इज द ऑप्शन, ऑल ऑफ दीज. फाइन. And the last question is a very simple one. It can come in your examination that op-amp can amplify AC signals only, DC signals only, both AC and DC, and neither DC or AC. So always remember that op-amp can amplify both AC and DC signals. Okay friends? So these were the today's set of 10 MCQ questions on op-amp. If you like this video, then please subscribe our channel for more videos coming. Definitely we'll maintain a continuity that you get almost questions daily on different units from unit 1 to 5. Today the topic was op-amp. We will select a topic and make videos of MCQs on that particular topic so that you have a question bank ready for the first year students of electronics engineering of AKTU who are going to give the examination of emerging domain in electronics engineering. Also, I would like to tell you that on our channel in future you will get MCQs of microprocessors as well as you will get MCQs of electrical and many more subjects. Fine. So thank you so much for watching this. If you like this, then please like the video and subscribe our channel. Please share it among your friends so that everybody gets benefited by it. Thank you so much.